It's November 16th. I'm out here on a new piece of public that well, technically this is my first ever hunt here. I did come here and hang a camera back in early September. And that's the main reason why I'm back out here. I can't believe I haven't got a single person on camera. It's kind of in a nice funnel spot where there's a lot of deer sign and a lot of trails kind of converge on this little ridge right here. And I haven't got any pictures of people out here. And there's been one or two nice bucks in daylight on and off throughout the rut here. Yesterday, the biggest one I have pictures of here is like a 3 or 4-year-old 10, and he's the only one that I would shoot that I've got pictures of here. But he was right over here on my vine mock scrape yesterday evening, along with 2 other bucks. My trail cameras that weigh about 50 yards. I'm just sitting here overlooking this little cattail marsh right here. The wind is all blowing this way. So if anything's bedded down there at that point, it probably already smelt me. Got pretty good winds. My scent's probably carrying all the way down there. But this whole little ridge is so thick. Any buck with a sizable rack's not going to want to walk on that very often unless he's chasing a doe or something. And there's trails coming in everywhere. I can see big tracks right underneath me. And all these trails coming in. And I know for sure that there's trails over there coming in too. Because my scrape's right over there. So I'm feeling pretty confident if he does come this way. I feel like I'll get a crack at him. But more than likely he won't do the same thing 2 days in a row. So I do plan on coming back here in the morning just for one more sit, and then this spot's kind of burnt for a little bit, leaving all this set. I had to cross the main trail, to get to this spot to overlook this. So we'll see. Just had that little buck come by. I'm in the same spot I was last night. Last night I didn't see a dang thing. That'll probably be all I see this morning. I'll probably sit for another hour and get out of here. It's about 8:30 right now. I got some other stuff I want to do today, and then I'm gonna head out to a different public spot. A spot I used to hunt quite a bit, and I haven't even been out there this year. I don't have any cameras up there because I had a lot of cameras stolen out there last year, 2 of them. So, kind of looking forward to heading out to that spot. I haven't been out there at all this year. It's generally a pretty good spot. And I got a perfect wind for where I want to go, so that's where I'm heading tonight. Hopefully, I can have some good action tonight. Tonight's my last because this next upcoming work week, I don't have any days off, and it's all gonna be, if I can barely get out, be the last hour of light to some random public land closer to work, not to these other spots that I know well. All right, I just got set up. I'm on a piece of public that I used to hunt quite a bit, but I haven't been in here at all this year. The reason why is because there was 3 big bucks in here for multiple years. One of them never showed up last year, and then the 2 other ones got shot. I somewhat know one of the guys that shot one of them. And then I had 2 cell cameras stolen in here last year. And with just a couple 2.5-year-olds that made it through, I had 1 camera that didn't get taken. The crop of bucks didn't look spectacular, so I never did run a camera in here at all this year. It's like the first year in probably 3 or 4 years. But this has always typically been a pretty good spot. I've found multiple nice sheds in here over the years, and this is kind of right in that general area, although I did see 3 other cell cameras on the way in here, so this relatively small piece of public is just flooded with pressure, and I don't know how there's big bucks in this area. I'm in a dead tree out here. I'm like basically 10 feet up, just kind of like standing in the crotch of it. I think it's like an elm tree, or it almost seems like a hardwood, like it could have been an oak. I jumped up like a doe and a fawn back this way, probably 75 yards. I got heavy trail right here, heavy trail right here, kind of comes in, trail going off that way, trail going up that way. And I did walk about to here and turned around and came back, so I have a little bit of ground scent there, and all my other ground scents behind me. The wind is virtually nothing. It's really died down. It was, supposed to be in my face going back behind me. Then I can kind of overlook some of this grass. So the bedding is all pretty much out this way. Well, I guess my dad shot a doe tonight on some public closer to our house. He thinks he got it, so I'm heading over there. We'll see if he got it. It sounds like it's a short drag, so I'll throw a little footage of that here in the end of this video, I guess. Well, right there it is.
They almost made it to the water.
That's a decent doe.
I thought it was, I don't know, the head looks a little small, but I thought it was
not huge, but it's a...
I thought it was a doe,
yeah.
You know, but not a fawn.
You said you were walking out?
I was walking out, carrying a ladder, slinging my crossbow. I already had all my bolts put away. I had like, it was just dark, and it was getting dark, and I didn't, long story short, I had a few more minutes left, but I saw this, and it wasn't that far, it was like 10 yards away. I set down the ladder, unsling the bow. Mm-hmm. I had to put an arrow in, and this thing's still standing there.
At 10 yards?
Yeah, and I pick up the arrow, I pick up the crossbow, and I had a hard time finding it, and I'm like, okay, there it is, poof. And then I heard it run away, and I'll show you where it only ran about 50 yards. And I,
oh yeah, you hit it good.
See this big tree? I remember seeing this big tree, and I thought it was real close to this big tree, and I thought I could hear it coughing, you know. Mm-hmm. And well, it got.
Yeah, there wasn't much blood.
No, there wasn't. See, right there's the blood. I kind of hit it high. You can see where that's the exit wound. That's the exit. Because she was facing this way. So I looked for my arrow, but I couldn't find it. It was a complete pass-through, but...
Alright,
it's thicker than hell in here in spots, but where I found her, she wasn't that thick.
Well, yeah, you can't...
Like,
this is pretty thick.
It's like a jungle in here.
Well, we'll pull her up and, yeah.
You want to pull her up? I don't.
Just don't double press.
I got muscles here. I needed muscles. I'd throw my back out trying to get that thing out of the hole.
I can't believe you thought this was a fawn. This is good size.
I thought it was a decent sized deer, but then laying there, I thought it was a fawn.
Oh, that's a good sized doe.
I thought it was too, but I couldn't believe it was just standing there.
Not many people, I don't think, shoot does in this area because there's a lot of them around here.
Oh,
this might be a pretty old one. We'll be able to look at the teeth.
Okay, just maybe we'll pull her out this way. No, Jason, I think there's like a trail right there. Just okay, I'm gonna stop it right here.
Yeah.